What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Lone Wolf Grim, the greatest podcaster slash travel agent in the world. Paired up with me is your usual host of the Truth Be Told podcast, baby.
What up? It's your boy TJ Maxey. You know how I'm coming.
What's up, my brother, man? How are you?
I'm straight.
How's the life?
A lot going on in life, but that's life.
How's the life of a young black man at 33 years?
I'm not 33. I'm 34 now.
Oh yeah, my bad. 34. My bad. So what? I showed you a year younger. Be happy, nigga. Most motherfuckers would have gave you 10 extra years. Be like how you took away a year. Ungrateful ass nigga. Damn. Damn niggas are ungrateful. I try to give a nigga a compliment, say he look young, he like, I'm 40, I'm 34 now. Damn. Anyways. Fuck. How is it like being a 34-year-old black man?
Life is good. I mean, you complain about anything, but I mean, life is good. So,
You know, and that's great.
gotta roll with the punches sometimes, I guess,
Roll with the punches.
So, there's a lot of life going on right now, but life overall is good. Blessed, healthy, got to wake up today, so.
That's
I'm
good.
glad, So life is good. I mean, could always be better, but you can't complain,
Right. With that being said, man, we got to talk about some habits that we have as men that may or may not jeopardize our livelihood if we let. So, what are some habits that you see that men do that we should change?
I think one of the things that men should change is something I personally deal with. I would say is I think internalizing everything, like not wanting to speak about issues that you're having just because it's kind of like that male bravado thing, Men don't really talk about their feelings, I feel like, but so I think not internalizing everything and trusting your true friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be there for you, have an outlet. So I think a lot of times it's that, and I think a lot of times it's like getting too angry about stuff. Not really learning how to let certain things slide, But it's just like controlling yourself. Not so quick to anger. I know a lot of people get angry about a lot of stuff quick.
Yeah.
I feel like as men, you could definitely chill out on that, in that aspect a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And just not taking ourselves so serious as men, like society says, oh, you have to be this, you have to be that.
Yeah.
As a man. And it's not about like slacking off, but I feel like it's about just examining yourself too and be real with yourself. I feel like lately I've been like on this path where I'm just trying to keep real with myself. I still have a lot to work on. There's still a lot of things that I'm not happy where I'm at in certain aspects of like my growth. So, but that's on me. You know what I'm saying? Not making excuses for your own issues. I think people get so into like trying to call out everybody else's issues. Sometimes they lose track of like their own stuff.
Right.
Those are just some of the three things I really feel like men should watch themselves and be more mindful of.
You are definitely right about that, but I also do believe that a lot of times, bro, like a lot of men, like they hide their feelings because kind of what they were taught. They were taught that men don't cry, men don't express how they feel. They've been taught all this extra bullshit, right? So it's like, how do you go from I've been taught this for X amount of years to now it's like, how do I navigate on telling my friends or a significant other, telling my girlfriend or wife how I'm really feeling without the sense of being judged? And sometimes that shit can, lead to your downfall because you're so caught up in your own world and you feel like that everybody's not going to take the mental health serious. Nigga, there are people who are going to take that shit serious. You are not going to be talked about for talking about your mental health. I go through shit on a fucking regular. My mental health fucks with me 24/7. I guarantee you. Like, I got people I can talk to. I'm like, hey, bro, like, my head is fucked up. Help me out. And they will be like, all right, bro, what's going on? So, like, talk, my nigga. Talk about how you feel. It ain't gonna make you less of a man. It ain't gonna make you no bitch. It ain't gonna make you none of that. Just actually talk to you. Talk about your feelings. And as far as like borderline jealousy, bro, like that shit has always just been stupid to me. Because I'm a grown man. I have no reason to be jealous of another grown man. Especially if I can do the same shit you can do. If you can play basketball, bitch, so can I. If you can do a backflip, I can too. If you can do it, my nigga, if I put my mind and power to it, I can too. So I have no reason to be jealous of another nigga or try to clout chase another nigga. I don't have time for that. I have other shit I can be doing with my life. I'm a travel agent, podcaster, and I go to school. Do you think I got time to be worried about what another motherfucker is doing? No, I don't. I don't have time for that. I got 3 things that I'm juggling, and I'm still trying to plan so I can retire at the age of 45. That's the problem. Like, a lot of y'all motherfuckers won't have goals, but y'all don't have a plan. I don't have a plan 90% of the time. I just roll with the fucking punches. It works for me. It might not work for you. It might not work for the next person. But I know where I want to go. I might not have a plan A through Z, but I have a plan A. And once I'm done with plan A, guess what? I might have another plan A, and another plan A, and another plan A, and another plan A. I don't need a plan A through Z. I have plan A. That's all I need. Because at the end of the day, if I put my foot forward and I put my mind to it, I can achieve anything and everything first time go. I don't have to sit here and try 40 different ways to prove at something that I already know that I can do. I find that one thing that I'm good at, and I will sit there and grind that bitch out until it work out for me. Hence, me being a travel agent. I take the time out to actually know my clients. All my clients that I have are my personal people that I know, i.e., whether it's military, school, work related, don't matter. I literally take the time out and I get to know my clients. Why? Because that way I can give you the best possible experience for your vacation. I don't have to travel to know what a person wants. Just talk to a motherfucker. You can break down a person 90% of the way if you actually talk and you listen to what they're saying. You can break down any person and anybody. I don't need to spend months, decades with you just to find out what type of person you are. You give me one day with you. Give me one day to kick you with you. Let me talk. Let me hear about everything you talk about, from your hobbies to what you do in life to how you roll to what are your habits, and I guarantee you that I can determine if you're full of shit or not. I don't need to sit here and be like, oh man, let me kick it with this nigga for a week. Fuck no. There's niggas I hung out with one time and I've never seen them niggas ever again. Why? Because I know how them niggas got bad habits and I don't fuck with. I got niggas that I'm cool with that I fuck with on the main, but you know why? Because they got habits that they don't want to wrap me in. I done hung around with niggas who done so much shit. I don't give a fuck. It don't bother me as long as you don't come around my people with it. As long as you don't come around my people with bullshit and we chilling and we out the way, I don't give a fuck what you do on your free time when you're not around me. I'm a grown ass man. I have shit to do. I don't have time to figure out, oh damn, what my boy TJ doing at this time of day. No, I don't. TJ's not worried about, hey man, damn, I wonder what Tony doing. How Tony making his money? No, he's not. He's making his own money. He's making his own bread doing his own thing. I'm making my own bread doing my own thing. But guess what? He's still my dog. Cause if something go wrong, he'll be like, hey Tony, I need your help real quick. That's when I'm gonna stop. All right, bro, what's going on? What's the plan? What we gotta do? What we need to fix? Because at the end of the day, my nigga, that's my dog. So no matter what he going through, I'm always cheer for my nigga. Even if you're doing better than me in life. That doesn't mean I'm going to go out my way and dry hate on this nigga. Especially if I consider you my dog. That's why a lot of y'all niggas be having fucked up friends. Because y'all think everybody's your fucking homeboy. Everybody's not your fucking homeboy. Everybody don't want to see your ass shine. They don't. They say they do, but they really don't. Because the moment you start shining, they go dry hate and then they go hit stabbing your ass in the back. And that's on some real shit. Motherfuckers can say all that, oh yeah, man, you know, I would love to see my niggas shine. I want to see all my niggas win. But when was the last time you really supported your nigga in anything? Sports, clothing brand, podcasting, whatever, it don't matter. When was the last time you actually sat down and really supported your homeboy and asked what he's doing with his life? When was the last time you actually sat and done that shit? If you ain't never sat down with your homeboy and be like, say, cuz, what we gonna do to make this bread? We got a future to live. What we gonna do? What's the plan? If you ain't having those conversations with your homies, them is not your homeboys. And that's real shit. Y'all gotta change y'all circle. That's a habit that I don't like. Y'all be having fucked up ass circles, and then when shit go left, y'all be like, oh, what happened? What happened? You know what happened. You saw your homeboy over here robbing, killing folks. What made you think he had any type of legit business idea? This nigga is robbing and killing folks. But you want to hang out with this nigga over compared to somebody who's actually going legit with their business. And they can show you how to make $10,000, $20,000 in a fucking week. But you want to sit here and hang with fucking Terry dumbass on the block. All he want to do is drink and smoke and do all kinds of shit. Riding around, kicking in people's doors, robbing and killing folks. And y'all think, oh man, yeah, man, me and my boy gonna go off in the world. No. Y'all niggas going to jail or you going to hell.
Facts.
So your habits reflect your success. Your habits reflect your health. If your habits are bad and you're doing fuck shit, your health is going to be bad and you're going to be in a lot of fuck shit. So in order to up your success and up your health, you're going to have to change your habits. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, everywhere around you. You're going to have to change your habits. The shit that you was doing 10 years ago is not going to fucking work no more. You can't sit around and get high with your friends all day. We're not 18, 19 years old.
Facts. I feel like that's definitely one thing that people can really learn is that I think, especially I feel like as men too, especially like younger dudes, you know?
Yeah.
Even some like older, close to my age, I think you feel like you have all the time in the world to get stuff right. And you don't. You don't. Time is very fleeting. Like, I think people don't seem to realize that. And they just like, oh, well, tomorrow I'll start this, or tomorrow I'll do this, tomorrow I'll be better, you know?
Right.
So it's like, I think people need to realize, like, time is very fleeting. Like, you could wake up and you're 40.
Right.
You haven't done anything, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
or accomplished anything. I think people also need to really deal with themselves internally.
Right.
Internally, you know, just deal with your demons. You can't really get better until you deal with the stuff that's holding you back. Something I've really been learning and I'm trying to work on myself, you know? So that's just how I see it.
Right. So why do healthy habits matter?
I think it just puts you in a routine. I think healthy habits just make you operate more efficiently, you know? Like eating healthier, exercising, stuff like that. It makes you naturally, to me, in my personal experience, you know, exercising, making sure I get good sleep, stuff like that. When I'm doing all those things, drinking water properly, taking my vitamins, really doing my self-care and caring for myself, it makes me operate better. Now, when I'm not, then I'm depressed and I'm starting to think about like all the stuff that happened in my childhood, my mom dying, stuff like that, family issues. You know, I get really depressed and like thinking about stuff with like in my past, you know what I'm saying? It just takes me out of my zone and I start really, having those feelings of anger and self doubt. Like, so I feel like healthy habits keeps you in a positive mood. It's not
Yeah.
saying that exercising and diet and all that's gonna like magically get away from like all your problems, but it speaks to like discipline. If you can be
Right, right.
disciplined in small things, then when bigger things come along, you'll be more disciplined. So I think there's just a couple cards here and there make a deck. Like you
Right.
have to like you want something. It's good to like fantasize it. I feel like and dream about it, but if you're not gonna really put any action behind like what you're saying, then it's just gonna stay in your brain.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people are like, oh well, if it's meant for me and it comes to me, like that's not true. Like even if you're a spiritual person and you believe in God, it's not like oh God's just gonna hand you this because you
I mean, even though,
decided to get stuff like that's not how it works usually. Like most people, if you look in the Bible, like they had to meet God halfway.
yeah,
They got blessed
yeah,
after they met God halfway.
right.
You're not just gonna sit there and get stuff. Sometimes it happens like that. Now, if you're blessed like that in that manner, then I guess that's amen. More power to that. God bless you. But I mean, if you have to work and do what you're supposed to do, that's what I said.
I feel like when people say like if it was meant for me, God to give it to me, it gives them an excuse to be fucking lazy. And I hate when people use that term because it's like I said for myself, like shit, whenever God ready for me to bless me, I'm gonna get blessed. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna just sit on my ass and I'm gonna just be like not do shit. Nah, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do shit that revolves of what I'm doing. If I'm going to school, if when school start around, guess what? I'm gonna be doing my assignments. When it comes to my travel agent gig, guess what? I got business cards. I'll be on that motherfucker. Oh, bam, business cards left and right. What's going on? I introduce myself. My name's Tony, but I go by Lone Wolf Grandman. Blah, blah, blah. I'll go on all day long, my nigga. I'll sweat my ass off handing out business cards. I don't give a damn. Don't nobody even call me later. Guess what? I did my job for the day. But guess what? They know who I am. They know what I do. They can't say that I didn't interact with them. People feel like, oh, just because I'm a travel agent that people want to book with me left and right. Nah, nigga, shit, I'll just be chilling most of the time. But when they call me, be like, hey, y'all, I'm ready to book. Shit, guess what? Crack open my laptop. Goddamn, what's good? Where you trying to go, fam? Well, let's get you started. Boom, boom, boom. Have a good vacation. Book with me again. And I'm good. I just did my job. It takes 10 minutes for me to do that for somebody. If you can't take 10 minutes to do something that you say you're passionate about, then you're not really passionate about it. If you say you want to be a basketball player, but you can't take 10 minutes to goddamn go hit the court, you ain't trying to be no hooper. Cause I guarantee you that 10 minutes is gonna turn into an hour. That 1 hour gonna turn into 2 hours. 2 hours gonna turn into three. You don't even know. Why? Cause you're too busy you in your grind mode. You doing what you're supposed to do. You're not worrying about how long you're there. All you know is I'm here. I'm getting to the paper. Let's start. Let's do this shit. You could be like, oh yeah, it's about to take me 10 minutes to do this. Next thing you know, man, you done chopped it on the phone with this man for a whole hour. You done got the hotel, the flight, the car rentals, excursions, everything. You just see it just chopping it up with this man. You don't know this man from a lick of paper. But all of a sudden now you know what his hobbies are. That's what I say. That's why I call myself the greatest travel agent because I take the time out to get to know what my clients want to do. If I know you play golf, I'm not going to send you somewhere where they don't have a golf course. That don't make fucking sense. If I know you like to swim, I'm not going to send you somewhere that's just straight sand. You picking up what I'm putting down? Like, I'm not going to send you somewhere that you don't want to be there. So, in order for me to do that, I try and take my time. And I actually get to know what you like. What are your hobbies? If you tell me, oh, man, I like the sunset, I like the frisbee, I like to go play ultimate frisbee with the guys, probably like to hit the water. Okay, cool. Well, there's a nice ass beach out in Australia. Beautiful waters, nice ass beach, coral reef, swimming, everything. Does that interest you? Hell yeah, that interests me. Bam, right there. I already got the location. Okay, what kind of flights you looking at? I don't know, man. We don't want nothing too fancy. We just need something cheap just to get us in. How about Frontier? Frontier got good prices too. Okay, bet. Bam, flight. Okay, where you want to stay? Oh, we got it. We looking for like an Airbnb or a hotel. We looking for like a nice little hotel. Okay, bet. Bam, hotel. Boom. Got your place to stay. You need a car rental? Need anything like that? Yeah, I can do a car rental. Enterprise. Boom. Car rental. It's like just a car right there. I done did 5 things in a matter of minutes. To me, it probably feel like a matter of minutes because I already know what I want to do. I already know how I'm going to get you to where you need to go. I already have a game plan. It works every time for me. Yes, everybody's into different shit, but I still take the time out to get to know what they're into. If you're into football, I'm going to send you somewhere where football is a big thing. I send you to fuck goddamn Texas if you want to. If you live in a whole other country, hey, I live in Saudi Arabia. I'm a Cowboys fan. Bet they got Cowboy games. They got three home games this month in September. They got 3 home games. I can set you up for a whole month vacation out there. You can visit all 3 home games. Cause I do discount. I do Diz and all that shit. They got Diz and all that shit. Take people out for vacation, for golfing trips, football trips, all that shit. And that's just my travel agent side. I got the podcasting thing too that I'm doing. People ask me what you talk about on your podcast, man. I talk about whatever you want to talk about. Whatever is on your mind and on your heart, I'll talk about it. Just be yourself. Just be who you are. I am not gonna judge you. You can do what you want. Just be who you are. Just make sure you keep it respectful and you ain't incriminating yourself. Because if you incriminate yourself, you're going to jail on your own. You feel me? So it's like, and then got my school and then all that. So I have shit that I do in life. There's shit that involves me around a lot of social media. It involves me being around a lot of social media. And if you a hating ass nigga, you ain't gonna understand that. You feel like everybody gotta go out and slave and work in the sun. No, nigga, I don't have to do that. I can do what I'm doing in the comfort of my own home, under the AC, and my bills still paid. I have the ultimate work from home job, literally. Because I get to be at home and I get to work and go to school and do my podcast. I don't have to answer to no fucking body but myself. Don't nobody got to tell me when to wake up, when to go to sleep. I set my own hours. I start from 6 in the morning and I won't get done till 9 o'clock at night. So you have all day to hit me up. Ain't nobody else doing that shit. Ain't nobody else is being busy from the ass crack of dawn all the way to the sun go down. Nobody else trying to do that but me. Cause after 9:30, I'm asleep. I gotta get my rest. I still gotta get my rest. At the end of the day, it's still about me. That's another thing about healthy habits that we need. Men gotta start putting themselves first. You gotta start putting your mental health first, putting your physical health first, your financial game. Put all that shit first. If you married and you have a girlfriend, they will understand that you have to have yourself right first. I can't take care of you if I'm fucked up. And if you can't understand that, I don't need to be with you. That's the realest shit I can ever tell anybody. You can't take care of nobody else until you straight first, men and women alike. You can't take care of your kids if you fucked up. If you fucked up and you struggling and you can't seem to do right, you're not gonna be able to take care of your kids because that's a lot of weight you're already adding on. So if you don't have kids, bro, do not have kids until you make sure you are straight. Hey, I'm not saying that you have to be rich. No. Just be well enough to where your kid, you ain't tripping. Be to the point to where if your kids is literally going up in shoe sizes every year, you ain't tripping like, damn, man, baby, we got to hold back on the shoes. Nah. These shoes too small, baby. Let's go get some more shoes. This shoes too small. Them clothes too small. We not tripping because we got it. If I got to trip on any amount of funds, that means it's time to get back in the grind mode. That's what's called being financially free. To where you're not tripping on bills. You're not tripping on shit for kids. You can spend your money how you need to. and you still got money to blow because you're not tripping. You're good. You got financial freedom. Motherfuckers don't understand what financial freedom is. They think financial freedom is just being filthy rich. No. Because if you think about it, if you're trying to get into those billions and millions, you're gonna have to do a lot of shady shit, especially if you want to reach into the billions. And I don't think none of y'all is really ready to accept what comes with being a billionaire. I don't think y'all really understand the magnitude of what it is of being a billionaire, what it comes with. People lose their souls to become billionaires, man. Hell, people lose their souls to become millionaires. That shit is not worth it to me. I'm cool with my $500,000 a year, $600,000 a year. I'm cool with that. I ain't tripping. I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't want to be a billionaire. I don't mind knowing people in them classes. Yeah, that's cool. I can know people in them classes. But I don't want to be affiliated with them classes. I'll still be affiliated with my low income people. My low income rich people. I'd be affiliated with them for all I care. I've never wanted to be that. Never to want to be in them categories of being in the millions, billions. Because I know you're going to have to sell your soul to either keep it or you're going to have to sell your soul to maintain it. So, what does some healthy habits can build strength and resilience?
Exercise.
Yeah, exercise is a good one.
Therapy. That's a big one.
Exercise is a big thing. I feel like everybody should exercise to enhance, strength and resilience. But for men, I don't know. I feel like exercising unlocks like that different level of potential that we don't often understand that we have. Like I don't know, it's just something about just whether you're running, lifting weights, hell, even meditation is a form of exercising. It's a form of mental exercise. That's what I do. Every morning, I'll get up and I'll meditate in the morning, and then I read my Bible. That's another form of exercise, spiritual exercise. I get my physical exercise when I step outside in the sun and I let the sun cook me. You gonna get some exercise out there, goddamn it. Walk outside in the AC heat for 30 minutes, nigga. You feel like you done lost about 20 pounds by the time you come in the goddamn. It's like, god damn. You know,
Oh shit.
who needs a waist trainer when you got Arizona heat out here? These are fucking up, ain't they? There you go. Just press the button. Yeah. There you go. Oh, I think I got to charge these bitches.
It's crazy.
Huh?
I haven't even used them.
Right. I didn't know these bitches will have to be charged. Honestly. I was like, damn, I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize that bitch had to be charged. That was still on?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, okay. This was,
Yeah,
this was going in and out.
yeah.
See, this was going in and out. Oh, well. Actually, we can just use that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I just got these. We've been using bitch about 3-4 times.
Yeah.
And bitches ain't never went there. But anyways, so mental well-being and stress management. Give these brothers some tips about that. Coming from a war veteran,
Exercise.
He's an extra fucking side.
Again.
Exercise.
For real. Exercise is a good stress management. Literally. Hobbies. I think I was reading something earlier that they did a survey and only about 7% of men say they actually have hobbies. So it's like they just work, go home. So right. It's like make sure you have an outlet. Still have a life besides just going home and stuff. Find something you like to do. I mean, go fishing. Even try some stuff you never tried before. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
You can always find like a new experience. Maybe you might like what you just did. So it's like try different things. You never hiked before, go for a hike.
I went hiking
Try
before.
it. You
Fuck
know
that.
what I'm saying?
Fuck that.
I'm like,
I tried it. That's not for me.
just never know. You know what I'm saying? Find stuff you like to do. Try new restaurants. Do take. Another thing is like, as men, like, go out by yourself. I will always be a big campaigner of this. I'm like, you guys that see my lives all the time, I'm always somewhere by myself.
Yeah, go out, and don't go out to go meet women, cause
No, that's what I said. Go out by yourself.
Yeah, just go out and go. And most niggas go, but man, that shit, like, I want to see some women. No, nigga, that's not the point. Just go out and just go chill out, bro. Just go see people, my nigga. You can interact with whoever you want to interact, but don't go out. Don't go out just for the sole purpose of meeting women or just for the sole purpose of flexing. Cause that shit is stupid. It's dumb as hell. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Nobody cares that you want to fucking about your fucking money and the shit you want to flex.
Remember, I had someone tell me, like a girl, I swear, told me, like a couple months back. She said that it was sassy for a man to go out by himself somewhere just to do it, like to take himself out on purpose. And I'm like,
okay.
I don't understand, like, what's the stigma around mental health? Because to me, taking yourself out and doing something by yourself, like buying yourself something nice or going out to eat or something, that's just part of mental health.
She probably don't have a daddy in her life.
Really? I don't even think it's that. We can't just nail everything to that. Some people are just ignorant because I feel like males' mental health is such a stigma that anything that is concerning it, like what I just said, is pretty much like, oh, that's weird, you know? Because dudes don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, really.
That's what I'm saying. Like, every
So
real man knows how serious mental health is. So if anybody tries to downplay that, it just means they never had an actual man figure in their life to tell them
well,
what.
Not even that though, dude. You got to think. Like, a lot of men don't really champion mental health. Like, mental health is being championed by men, I feel like, more now than it's ever been, right? Like, you have this thing where it's like, if you're a man, you just don't really say anything about stuff, you know? So it's like, even back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like, mental health wasn't something that was like really like broadcast for men, you know what I'm saying? Even think about like the military I came up in, even like the military and stuff like that. Up until recently, now it's like, oh, they're so on mental health, right? But it's like before that, like men didn't really have like, oh, go get help. Now you see it now more than ever. You see stuff on Instagram, you know, stuff like that. It's like, but before that, it's just like,
even back then,
you didn't really have that. So it's not that people didn't have male figures. It's just that back then, some people didn't get to see male figures actually having positive. Exactly. You were seen as weak or like not really a strong male if you had to like cry or something like that. It wasn't, and I don't really think, I think kind of men kind of are to blame about this because you think back then that was the male bravado too. You know what I'm saying? Like, men had to be the leaders, and leadership meant showing no weakness. Now it's like leadership, good leadership can be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And that makes you a more effective leader. You know, like when you're able to like say, hey, this is bothering me, or hey, I have this issue. You know what I'm saying? Then it makes you more of an effective leader. And I think it's good now that more males, especially like popular podcasters and prominent males, are speaking out about having good mental health, you know?
And the thing, well, what I'm getting at is, what I'm saying is, even like back then, bro, what I'm saying is they didn't have like that core idea of what an actual man is. They thought being a man means you're just hard as rock, you're hard as steel. Nah, even in the Bible, it shows plenty of men crying. It shows plenty of men begging, pleading to God, crying, tears falling down their eyes. A lot of men did that shit in the Bible. because
but that's the only time they really did it, though.
But that's
was
what I'm
to
saying.
God. That's what I'm saying. There's still a stigma,
But
even in
still,
the Bible. Guys didn't cry unless they were really talking to God. You know what I'm saying? Even then, in most places, they went in private to cry because they felt like it was a stigma. That's what I said. There's been such a long-standing stigma on mental health.
I mean, that's a cool thing. You know that's a cool thing in crying in private. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, though. But it was like,
I would never cry in public.
Yeah.
Even at a fucking funeral, I hate crying in public. Like I don't care that anybody else do it. I mind my business. I'm not gonna go out my way to tell people to stop crying in public. If that's what you do, I hope that you get, whatever it is. I hope it feels. I hope you get better. But me personally, I fucking hate crying in public, and it's not because it's to make me tough. I just don't like people stopping out of their day to show concern for me. Because sometimes maybe my problem just not that bad. Maybe sometimes I'm actually in a good fucking mood and I just feel like sharing tears of joy. You feel me? Not every time a man cries, it has to be a stigma of something's wrong. Sometimes a nigga can want to cry because his baby just turned a year old. Niggas cry for a lot of reasons. It doesn't mean that a motherfucker is soft. That's what I'm saying. They didn't understand. They thought, oh man, he's crying. He must be a weak man. Nah, bro, he's probably crying because he got a pay raise that he's been asking for. He's probably crying because, shit, he's finna get married tomorrow. And it just now dawned on him. He's about to be a married man. Men cry for different reasons, just like women cry for different reasons. So there's nothing wrong with a man crying. I feel like people need to understand there's a solid difference of, a dude crying because something's wrong versus a dude's crying because something is going good. You can tell when somebody's crying that something is devastatingly wrong. Their demeanor is different compared to something really good is going on in their life. You're going to see a complete different side from a man whose son or daughter is being born compared from a man who have to watch his mother or father being buried. You're going to see two different sides of emotions. Doesn't mean neither one of them, doesn't make a weak for neither one. But you're going to see two different sides of emotions. One is good, one is something's wrong. You're going to have to learn to differentiate the two.
I think the most critical part now about it is like men really need to learn how to communicate their feelings there.
That is
so now we're getting to the part where, okay, men's mental health and them expressing themselves is, and there's a lot of things that go around. It's like, oh, it's sassy or you're being feminine, but it's like people get frustrated.
Right.
Man or woman, So it's like, if I'm frustrated, sometimes I may not come across in the most productive way. And especially men now, us really expressing ourselves is new.
Right.
So it's like, I think there just needs to be more talks about how to do it, especially if it's in a relationship or anything, like learning how to communicate these things would be a big help. So it's like, I can say something and you might think, oh, he's really angry and he's being mad or he's yelling but sometimes that may not be the case. It may be just I'm so frustrated, like my thoughts are coming into my head so fast that I'm trying to process them to you as they're coming to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think taking a step back sometimes when you're trying to express yourself, like literally in the book I'm reading, which of course I love reading this book, but the Self-Care for Black Men, one of the chapters I was just reading is changing your relationship with anger, I think a lot of times, especially as Black men, there's a stigma around our anger, And a lot of times as we were growing up, like our anger wasn't handled like you would see other kids' anger get handled, So it's like, there's that whole stigma that needs to change, and it's just there's still a lot of work to be done. I think it's an everyday struggle on your personal part too, to learn your different communication styles as well as learning what works for when you're communicating with certain individuals versus other individuals.
I think what it is when it comes to, I think a lot of black men's anger is more predatory than anything. Like it's like we've been pushed for so long and been beaten down for so long. I think it just comes natural to where it's not like we have a natural instinct to push back now. It's kind of like fuck. How can I put this? It's like an animal, right? An animal that likes to chill and it ain't bothering nobody. But you can only attack and push at that motherfucker so long before it snaps at you. And I think that's where a lot of black men angers come from because it's predatory. You can only say shit and do shit so much before we let go. And when we let go, then it's a problem. All of a sudden, he's crazy. He's an angry black man, stereotypical angry black man. Nah, you keep fucking with us. Everybody else don't, and I don't think people really like everybody else outside of a black man don't really understand the level of bullshit that we're willing to go through on the daily just to make it home another fucking day. Like they don't understand that shit. And that's not even from outside our race. That's from within our own race.
Yeah.
I gotta worry about some hating ass nigga trying to shoot me because he don't like what I got on or what I'm driving. He borderline jealous of me, so he want to kill me to make himself feel better. And then on top of that, I gotta deal with racist white folks. I gotta deal with ignorant ass other people. We gotta deal with that shit on a numerous level. Yes, it happens with every race. Yes, it happens. But when it comes to black men, and black men specifically, I'm talking to you. You know our heightened senses are more alert than anything. You know that at the end of the day, that all eyes are on us, whether we want that shit to be on us or not. And we're just gonna have to find ways to navigate around that. And one of those things is mental health. You gotta you gotta have that shit straight and you gotta have your stress management right. You can't go about life and god damn it, you're stressed and you're pissed off at the fucking world. Because now you're gonna set yourself as a fucking target. And there's nothing more than they love than a black dude that is a fucking target. Diddy, R. Kelly, Kobe,
Lack of
OJ.
self-control.
Like, they love when y'all make yourselves fucking targets. They love that shit. It gives them another thing to put in their fucking
drama,
bingo book.
People love excess. And you can't really, I mean, that's why I said that book, like that chapter about changing your relationship with anger is a good one. Because it's like, how you respond is typically going to be what's remembered more than the action. The reaction is always going to be remembered more than the action, especially if you look like me. It's kind of contradictory, and a catch-22, but I mean, it's just what it is. So I think you just have to learn. Like, I think when you realize that not everything is personal, even if it's feels like it's personal to you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
some stuff you just have to learn to navigate and avoid. It's just like, you're not going to always be able to avoid every situation, that's could anger you. So it's just, you have to control how you react.
Right.
And some people, I think they get misconstrued when they're like, oh, well, that's you're saying to let someone disrespect me or let someone talk to me a certain way. And you're not going to like what I'm about to say, but sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let it go. It's not really worth it all the time, I think. Especially for us. We have to think bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're black. You know what I'm saying? There's black people, colored people, you know what I'm saying? Minorities in general, especially. You just have to think anyone really, though. If you think about it, white people like anybody. Like, really should think about what you do before you do it.
Hey, I got the best possible solution to counteract a motherfucker who talks to you disrespectfully. Just dumb them down, my nigga. If you have a fluent vocabulary like I do, and my vocabulary not even fluent like that, but I have a fluent enough vocabulary where I can fuck your head up and I can make you feel dumb as shit. Despite what you say about me, I know enough information about a single motherfucker that I can break you down so quick and I can make you look like a fucking dumbass. And you're gonna do it to yourself.
I feel that, but sometimes it's not even worth that.
Well,
sometimes
I do.
You just gotta keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna keep it pushing, but I'm gonna let you know.
A big old rigmarole with the motherfucker. Then you just getting back and forth. Then you also start looking childish because you're going back and forth with a motherfucker who's obviously not understanding shit you're saying. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, you gotta let them have it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I agree with you. That's why I said I agree with you, but sometimes pick your battles wisely is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like, man, I don't even have time for this. You know what I'm saying? Especially us. We're grown as hell.
Right.
Like, we're not young 20s. Like, most of us are upper 20s.
Right.
30s already. Like, some shit just isn't worth, like, it's just not worth the time. Like, in the grand scheme of things, like, you have so much going on in your life. The extra just isn't needed. It may be funny for entertainment purposes, but at the end of the day, why bother? Why bother? Some people are just going to be the way they are. Some people love drama. Some people just love to argue. Some people just love to nitpick. Their lives are miserable. They're trying to make your life miserable because they see you're happier. They see you're making progress in your life. So it's just like, let them have it sometimes. You got to let people have it. Like, just, okay, you got it, dude. Like, and it may not be like, it's not like literally like you're being weak. Like, because literally some of those people, you can look at them and be like, if I wanted to, I could destroy you. But it's like, why? At the end of the day, why? It's just sometimes with everything you have going on in your life, why worry about what somebody else is doing?
I play Mortal Kombat. What goes on in my head? Finish him. I'ma fuck you up. I'ma let you know, bitch, there's levels to this shit. I'm here with it. You will never get above me. You right here. You can't even wipe my royal ass. Remember that shit. I'll let a motherfucker know. I don't give a what you talking about. Just I want you to know at the end of the day, you couldn't wipe my royal ass cheeks, motherfucker. I'll reward your self-esteem. You gonna go home like, damn, what did I do to deserve this? Yeah, nigga, I'm like that. I don't give a shit. I got a mental fucking issue. I got a fucked up
the way I see it at my age, it's just not worth it. I'll let you have it. Because I used to do that shit too. It's just, I'm going to let you have it at this point. Yeah. I'm not about to get into shit with you. Well, at the end of the day, like, when I go to sleep, I'm not going to give a fuck about what you were talking about.
Facts. I'm going to wake up literally like tomorrow, like yesterday never happened.
Like arguments and all that stuff, I really don't care to happen.
Because it's like this, bro. It's like this, right? It's like motherfuckers will take their pride and joy to see you fall, right? So I see it like this, like when you gotta take time out your day to try to kick me down when I'm already feeling up, you already feeling down about yourself. So the way I see it, shit, let's play more to comeback then. You already got low health, bitch. Finish him. Up, down, left, right, square, circle. Dump fuck it, and I'm gonna go to sleep like a damn baby. Wake up and guess what I'm gonna do? Go back to doing right what the fuck I was doing, acting like I never knew you. Man, I done lived a life where I let my anger get out of control. Now I just laugh at the shit. The shit is my personal entertainment. It's my comedy relief at this point, man. Because people just be so miserable, man. It's like, bro, like no matter how miserable you may be,
and one thing I'm gonna say, especially when it comes to internet shit, and because you my dog, I'm gonna tell you this shit, you gotta watch this shit. Especially when you trying to do shit where you're trying to be relatively in the public eye. You don't want motherfuckers to visit your page and see you going in at it with a motherfucker for 30, 40 minutes, arguing, calling each other bitch ass niggas and shit. It's not a good look. I don't give a fuck who you are. It's just not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta look at bigger picture. That's why I've been really careful about what I've been saying on social media. And I just been chilling because you are the brand. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's always good to check a motherfucker, but it's best, especially if you in the public eye, to try to do it in a way to where it doesn't make you look too bad because people may laugh at it, but at the same time they're like, "Oh yeah, that nigga be tripping." You know what I'm saying? People are gonna laugh and then at the same time talk shit about you.
Oh, they gonna talk
And
shit.
I don't care if they talk crap, but my thing is potential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta worry about where you're headed, not where you're at right now.
I know. Okay. No,
My thing is just like let shit slide. But if I'm gonna address some shit, I'm gonna go right to you. But all that on your public wall where everybody can see it, it's not a good look, bro. It's not. Not all publicity is good publicity. I don't care what people tell you, it's not. I mean, it's gonna get attention on you, but is it gonna get customers? No. People gonna be over there trying to judge all pieces of stuff. And then
that's where I'm always a more physical, interactive person. Anybody could be like, "Oh, I see your post. What's up with this and the third?" Oh, I'm just saying straight up. Oh, it's just this nigga who's always just trying to hate on me. But I was like, bro, I am more of a businessman than a businessman himself. I can do everything on a professional level, but don't act like you can try to play me in front of people because I'm gonna show you that you can't fuck with me. I'm that unfuckable. I'm just that guy. And I'm not talking out of just pure cockiness. That's just pure confidence. I done been kicked down so much by so many people. Now that I done got to the point where I said, fuck that. And I'm into me personally. I'm into who I am. And I don't unleash my own happiness and my own bitter assessments that I know how I can reach. I'm untouchable. And now that's why I call myself, I'm the realest player. I'm the realest nigga in the game. I'm the realest podcaster out there because everything about me is true to the T. And you're going to hear it from me. You're not going to hear it from nobody else. So I don't care what nobody's saying. Oh, man, he be tripping on Facebook. Well, did you also know that he also helped a lot of people out there that he felt like didn't need help, but he still helped because out of the kindness of his heart? Did you also know that he became cool with people who didn't even know this nigga from a can of paint? And I got niggas who can vouch for me for that. So it's like what a stranger is telling other people, I don't care. Because you're going to get the actual source from the actual person. Nobody's going to tell you about Tony but Tony. Not even my own fucking parents. They can tell you what I was like growing up, but they can't tell you shit outside of what I've done in my adult life. The only people that I can tell you what I did in my adult life is me. I always tell people that no matter what any stranger gonna come up to you and be like, oh, I don't like this nigga. He done this, that, and the third. Just ask, well, what you do to him? Why he don't like you? Because he fuck with me. He do shit for me with no problem. He look out for me with no problem. That's been plenty of people who like, hey, Tony, let me borrow like $20. I'll pay you back. I got you, cuz. Do your thing. Don't even worry about it. Get yourself right. I'm good. I'm straight over here. Because that's the type of nigga I am. Anything that I post on Facebook is just for my entertainment. If you choose to react to try to talk down to me, that just means you got something going on in your life and you want to be like me. You want to bring the energy that I bring to people. Because I can make a motherfucker laugh and feel good any day of the week. Monday through Sunday, I'm always making a motherfucker feel good about themselves. Why? Because I feel good about myself. Because I done been to a point in my life where I used to feel like shit about myself. So everybody else around me will feel like shit. You provide the company with the energy you bring. And when I start feeling shit about myself and I start uplifting myself more often and I start talking to myself and I start realizing I can do shit, anything that's possible, nigga, I done came across so many people who have nothing but respect for me. Because they know at the end of the day, I'm going to stand 10 toes down about me. Can't nobody check me about me but me. I'm the only nigga who can check me but me. And nobody will ever know because I check myself in private. But in public, yeah, I'm going to have to ask. I'm going to do what I do. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, if we want to talk about business, we can talk about business. And nobody else matters. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. They can say whatever they want. Oh, he have to go back and forth with niggas on the internet. Yeah, that's just his spare time. That's his free time. This nigga juggle 3 different things. If being on social media is just a way to release whatever he got on his mind, let the nigga do it. He ain't harming nobody. He ain't going to nobody's house. He ain't threatening nobody. But when somebody want to come on your shit and try to talk down on you like you ain't doing shit, like you don't know what you're doing, then that's when, okay, bet, bitch, I'm going to show you I'm smarter than you think. I'm not as dumb as you may lead on, as I may lead on. Yeah, I say dumb shit all the time. Cool, so what? I'm one of the smartest niggas anybody will ever come across at 27 years old. And that's because of the game I picked up from a young age. I pick up a lot of shit, I just don't say shit. because I learned my place in a lot of ways. Now that I picked up on the game, man, can't nobody tell me shit unless it brings beneficial advice to me. That's just real shit. And once you realize that, no matter what anybody say, if they don't know you personally, bitch, you can kick rocks. Real shit, you can kick rocks. Cause most motherfuckers they be talking shit, but they ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. So why should I care what they talking about? If I can do business with millionaires, why would I care what Terry the drug dealer think? And that's because the people that I interact with, I tell them all the time. You much rather want somebody who's going to be real and upfront with you, rather than somebody who's going to sugarcoat and lie to you. No matter how your feelings may be, you will know that person is going to be real with you. If I look you in the eye and be like, "Hey, TJ, you fucking up. Get your fucking shit together." Yeah, you're gonna be mad at me. You might want to fight me, but it's all love at the end of the day because I want to see you do better. I'm not going to sit around and watch you struggle and act like shit sweet. You feel me? But I'm also not going to sit here help you get to where you at, and then when you post something good about yourself, I'm gonna come and kick you to knock you down. I'm not going to do that to you. I'll watch build you up. I'll help build you up. Why would I kick you down? All the time I don't spend with you, and we don't sat here the whole year I done been here, bro. You watch me, fool. You watch my personal growth the whole year I've been out here, my nigga. Why would I go out my way to try to kick you down? That's not real nigga material. That's not real nigga life. I don't care what nobody talking about. That's not real nigga shit. You sat here and you watch me grind from where I am at right now, and I'm still going. Why would I go out my way when I see you doing good for yourself and try to kick you down? That just never resonated with me, and that never will resonate with me. I don't care how long we known each other. I'ma always cheer for you, and I ain't gonna never kick you down. But if you think for 1 second that you think you're gonna try to downplay me, no, bro. I will put my business and your business out there, and I'll let the world decide after that. I'm gonna be good either way, cause I told the truth. You the one that's lying. That's why I always say, no matter what, you're gonna get the truth out of me. Anybody will always get the truth out of me. It might hurt your feelings. You might get mad. Shit, you might want to fight. But at the end of the day, we're going to have that mutual respect. Because no matter what, you're going to hear, oh yeah, that nigga will tell you the truth. He will let you know what it is and what it ain't. And he'll be respectful with it too, the entire way. I ain't gonna call you out your name. I ain't gonna do none of that. But if I don't like you and I don't respect you, oh yeah, I can get real disrespectful. And that's because you earned that shit. You earned that disrespect. I start giving everybody off respect for me. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt and I give them respect. But once I see you start going out your way and you try to clown me, you try to think the shit funny, now I'm gonna go out my way and I'm gonna show you that you can't fuck with me. That's why I've been letting the shit slide for so long. But you're not finna sit here and try to clown me. Nigga, you don't know shit about me. You will never know shit about me. But nigga, I know about you. I know a lot about you, and I only met you once. And I know more shit about you than I should. That says a lot, nigga. That says a fucking lot. The fact that I don't even know you like that, I don't hang out with you, I should know a lot of shit about you that I don't like about you. But you don't know shit about me. You just going off assumptions. You're just guessing. You're just trying to make shit sound good. Nigga, you don't know shit about me. You don't know my left or my right shoe, my nigga. But I know some shit about you that I should know. And then you're gonna be like, damn, how you know that? Don't fucking worry about it. Just know I did my research on you, fuck nigga. Make sure you do your research on me, who I am first. And you will never do that. Why? Because I don't fuck with the world like that. I do my business and I go back to where I'm at. I go back to my hidey hole. You'll be blessed for me to fucking bless my grace. God damn it, you'll be grateful to see that shit. Cause I'll be in the house, I'll be so put up in the house Nigga, man, look, if I ain't at school, if I ain't doing my podcast, or if I ain't doing my travel agent shit, you will never catch me out in the public like that. Unless I'm with my nigga or unless I'm with my shorty. That's it. If I ain't with my dog, you're not gonna catch me in public. If my shorty be like, hey babe, I wanna go out somewhere, you're not gonna catch me in public. You gonna catch that the only access you have to me is on social media. That's what motherfuckers be like, oh, all you do is sit on social media all day. Duh, nigga. That's all you got access to. That's all you got access to me, nigga. You don't have my number. You don't hang out with me on a regular. Bitch, you don't know shit about me. So yes, you want to assume that all you do is be on social media. And then you want to unnecessary flex. That's so stupid. Niggas always do that shit. They be quick to want to flex some stupid ass shit. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares about your flexing. Cool for you. Cool, you got 30 different chains. Cool for you, you got a brand new car. Cool for you, you take vacations 2-3 times a month. Cool, congratulations, bro. You want a cookie? We can go to Subway. We get you 3 cookies for $1. Chocolate chip. Fresh, out the oven. Nobody cares, bro. We're grown men. Nobody gives a shit. I got my life. He got his life. We all got our own lives. But on to the last thing before we head up out of here, because we took a minute on that. Building lasting habits for yourself and fueling your body for success. What does that look like for you?
Proper diet, good rest, stress management.
Hell yeah, that's a good way to. That's a good. What would be a proper diet? What is your proper diet? Because I know you like to cook, bro. Because you know my nigga, you be like that's one thing I can't say about my roommate, dog. If I gotta cook, if I walk into that kitchen, he gonna take over before I even step foot. So what does a proper diet looks like on a day? Like what is your like mid breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Don't eat breakfast really.
Okay, don't eat breakfast.
Like proper diet is at least 12 to 15 hours of fasting, lots of water, greens, protein, less fried food, less junk food. Really, I mean, it's not bad to have that stuff, but moderation.
Right.
Right, you can eat junk food, but don't eat it Monday through Thursday.
Right.
And then wonder why later down the line you're catching diabetes or something. Like, take care of your body. Like, it's not like you have to live like a rabbit or like on some super strict diet, but it's like, just be mindful.
Yeah.
How do you want to feel when you're 45, 50 years old, 60 years old? Like, do you have kids? You want to have kids? You want to be able to move around with them, grandkids at that point? Like, what do you, it's just, you got to really examine what you want in life. That's why I said everything. Once you get your body right, your discipline, your mind starts getting right, it's a great stress reliever. Exercising on a consistent basis releases a lot of dopamine, naturally. So it's like, you get more into the way I feel about it. I'm more clear-headed. Like, I love working out, then hitting the sauna. I'm just allowed to be more clear-headed. It allows you to be more clear-headed. It's not saying to go in there and try to be some super buff, smuff dude, but it's like, get your body in shape. Get more in shape. Get rid of the belly fat. Try to be more productive. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. You feel me? Like, even when I started exercising, like, I noticed a lot of stuff when I first started getting back to exercising was like, wasn't as swollen, like I didn't have that much inflammation in my body, like my body felt better. It's just, you gotta have, goals for yourself in area of life, physical health. Sometimes, all that leads into each other. Like, when you think about it, every aspect of your life works together for your good. So if you're literally like not working out, but you're eating all this junk food and you're putting on all these weight, then you're sluggish, you don't have as much energy, you know what I'm saying? Because your body's running off of bull crap, because you're chips and junk
candy
food and cereal
cake
and all that
cereal,
stuff. Even like here, we started like buying way more fruit than we bought. Like, we used to buy like a bunch of junk food. We don't even do that shit no more. You will not catch us really with any junk food in the house. Like, not really drinking bull crap every so often. But that's what I'm saying. It's okay to have it every so often.
But it ain't like we got fucking Swiss rolls and honey buns and goddamn cookie bars and crazy shit, nigga. Bro. Just a pantry full of shit. You ain't got nothing to cook with, but you got little Debbie cakes and
I love to cook. I'm gonna give my practice on.
You got Hawaiian punch, you got sodas, you ain't got no water. That's another thing. Y'all niggas need to start drinking water. I'm tired of seeing my homeboys that be over here, I don't drink water. It tastes boring. What you mean it tastes boring? Nigga, water ain't supposed to have no fucking elastic taste, motherfucker. Water is supposed to hydrate you ignorant fuck. Water's supposed to, if you want some hydrated, some tasting water, get you a Mayo, nigga. Or Mio, whatever the fuck it's called. Get you one of those. Or get you one of those Crystal Light packets. Just get you one and put it in there. You'll get you all the flavor water you need. But stop drinking soda all day, every day, because water is boring. That's how y'all niggas get dehydrated. That's how y'all niggas get sick. That's how y'all niggas be throwing up and feeling like shit. I'm
so off soda that, like, literally, if I drink a soda, it, like, gives me a headache and I feel weird for the rest of the night. Like, I bought a Sprite, like, a few days ago.
Yeah.
It was the worst feeling ever. Literally, it was the worst feeling ever. Like, I felt so sluggish after. It wasn't even good. I was like,
wasting money.
Waste of money. Yeah,
I hate wasting money on food. I hate that shit so much, nigga. I don't know, man. My lasting habits for myself. Music helps me a lot. A lot of times, music helps me a lot. Kind of detox the brain, depending on what I'm listening to. Goddamn. Meditation will be a forever lasting thing for me. I always wake up early in the morning. You gotta get my meditation on. You know, goddamn, playing the game brings a great deal of stress relief. Cause there's nothing like playing the game and cussing motherfuckers out over the game. Because there's nothing more satisfying than calling a fucking turd a turd because he's being a turd. There's nothing more satisfying than that. I love it.
I feel like you're just doing too much on the game sometimes.
I do be doing too much, but guess what? God damn it, it's my right to express me. God damn it, it's my right to express my vocal freedom. I'm using my First Amendment right of freedom of speech. I ain't threatening nobody. Yeah, I'll use my First Amendment right of freedom of speech. I ain't threatening nobody. I ain't saying no terrestrial shit. I'm just cussing you out 100,000, 50 million different ways. And I'm real good at it too. I got a real good profane language. I don't get into my cursing bag like I really should. I need to start getting to my cursing bag on y'all niggas. Cause boy, I can tell you, boy, I can curse a hole in the wall if you let me. I'll curse a hole in the wall if you let me.
Cursing a hole in the wall is crazy.
I'm telling you, boy, I got a real profane language, my boy. I got a good vocabulary, man. I just don't utilize it as well as I really can. But I got a good ass vocabulary, my boy. But man, you know, fueling my body for success. I'm getting my college degree. I'm gonna take off in this podcast. That's gonna come regardless. And you know, I'm gonna continue being, you know, the realest travel agent in the game. You know what? No matter what a hating ass nigga got to say about it. You feel me? So book with your boy. You'll have fun. You know, you gonna always laugh, and guess what? You gonna have access to the greatest podcast in the game. Hey, y'all be safe. Y'all have a good night.
Start charging this dude. This dude says travel agent one more time on my live. I'm gonna charge him. He manages to get it in 50,000 times.
You got to, bro. You got to, my boy.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy TJ Maxey.
Lone Wolf Grill.
Yeah, I used to be TJ Jumpman. I'm not going by that no more. These are my name. So it's your boy TJ Maxey. Lone Wolf Grill. Grimcast Podcast. And you already know Truth Be Told Podcast. We're going to hit y'all with an episode of that tomorrow.